Good evening, welcome to Oriel Park. Dundalk will be pleased to be back on a home surface tonight, where they've been so good this season. After two consecutive away games in which they've been less than stellar, losing one and drawing one, 3 points tonight are a must. Both sides have made two changes. Dundalk have made two changes to the team that drew with St Patrick's Athletic last Friday night. Mark Connolly, he's missing tonight. We'll talk a little bit more about that as the game progresses. Sam Bone, he slips back into the centre of defence to take his place. He was in midfield last week, Sam Bone. He's at centre back this evening. Paul Doyle comes in to the midfield instead of Sam Bone. Finn Harps, well, Ollie Horgan, he makes two changes as well to the side beaten late on by Derry City last week. Heartbreak for Finn Harps in that one. Harry Nicholson and the injured Ellie Nzai are the players to make way. And in come new signing Liam McGing for his second appearance for the Harps. And Filip Mihajlovic comes into the forward line for the visitors here this evening. Now he goes back to Greg Sloggett. Sloggett does exactly that, and there's a good shape on that. Dug it out well, Sloggett. That's come off Barry McNamee last. And Keith Ward sees that out over the end line and behind for another corner kick for Dundalk. Their second in the early moments here. Chance here for Bradley. Bradley with the right-footed shot, and it's broken, and it's in the back of the net. Oh, and it's Darragh Leahy. He's thundered that past Mark McGinley, and he hadn't scored for Dundalk until the draw of the match this season. He scored twice in that one. He's got another one now. It's Dundalk 1, Finn Harps now.
Really good play by Dundalk, and again it's that man Keith Ward at the start of it. He's getting his head up from a quick corner, played a lovely ball into Bradley. The shot was blocked, but Leahy made no mistake, just turned it a half volley past the keeper.
Dundalk with the earliest goal of the evening after just about 4 minutes. Cork City have got one on 5. They lead Wexford by a goal to nil. Elsewhere scoreless in both divisions. Here's McCarry. Hubin. Oh, it's a really clever pass by Hubin, and Sloggett is in behind here. He might fancy the shot himself. Oh, unselfishly, he's teed off Keith Ward, and that's a brilliant goal. Wonderful vision by Greg Sloggett to spot Ward on his inside and pick them out perfectly, and Ward picked out the back of the net, and Dundalk lead by 2.
And we just have to mention that Dundalk, they're looking forward early doors, and that was a lovely early ball into Pat Hubin's feet, and tasty little ball around the corner to Sloggett, who made a great run.
Keith Ward, so often the provider of opportunities. This time it's Greg Sloggett, and this time Keith Ward gobbles up the opportunity, and Dundalk's advantage after just 6 minutes is doubled already. Mark Connolly, we'll just have a word with John in a moment about that Connolly absence, incidentally. There's a good crossfield ball by Dundalk. Daniel Kelly gets it back from Keith Ward, but they've given it away. And that's a loose one, and that's Pat Hubin, and Hubin doesn't often miss those, but this time he has. And Finn Harps can breathe a sigh of relief. Dundalk have been clinical tonight so far. They've taken the chances that have come their way, but the man you'd expect to take one has missed it, John.
Really good play again. It's putting pressure on the ball. I think it was Keith Ward blocked it down, and it fell perfectly to Pat Hubin.
Drop at his shoulder and clears it away to the halfway line. It'll come again from Harps. Ryan Connolly will return it out towards Boyle on the right hand side. Ethan Boyle with the chest control and the cross in. Sam Bone's header away finds Doyle. For once his control lets him down. Rainey with the shot, saved by Cherry, and Jones is there, but so too is Lewis McCarry to get it away. Back in again by Harps. Cherry is alert to it and claims the ball, but that's Harps' best chance of the game.
Yeah, they're starting to come into now a little bit. Finn Harps, that Route 1 football, and good save by Peter Cherry. He'd be disappointed he didn't knock it away from goal, but McCarry on his toes, great defending. It was good striking.
In February, and that 3-0 Dundalk win with a shot from long distance. Bone again to Sloggett. Now Bradley. Players getting into the middle for Dundalk. Daniel Kelly, Pat Hubin and Keith Ward. Bradley will go himself. And Stephen Bradley! Oh, that's from the top draw. He hasn't scored since February, Stephen Bradley, but he's done it. He's done it in style tonight. And Dundalk's lead is now 3. Dundalk 3, Finn Harps 0.
Absolutely wonderful strike by Stephen Bradley. Good early ball out, so got one-on-one, and I think it was McNamee coming back. He just told Don, I have inside, you go down the line, but Bradley dropped the shoulder and he cut inside two of them very easily there.
The Finn Harps supporters that have made their way here this evening, diehards. Not a good evening so far for their side, but they might have a chance here, and that's a good save by Peter Cherry. Really good save by Cherry. It was Conor Tourish who'd slipped around the back and made a good connection with the ball, but unfortunately for him, just didn't quite find the corner and gave Cherry the opportunity to make the save.
And that's the difference. It's just that will to win, that want to go that extra mile to win the ball back, and great play, and that's what lifts other players around. They see Pat doing it the whole way. What a ball!
Here's Daniel Kelly racing behind. Mark McGinley has come from his goal. Kelly has it. Can he find a player in white in the middle? Here's Keith Ward. McGinley back on his goal. Oh, and Ward! Oh, that was impetuous by Ward. It really was. Wonderful effort by Keith Ward, but the post denies him. And just almost found that top corner, the only spot he could try and put it. But unfortunately for Ward, unfortunately for Dundalk, the post denies him. Tourish. Now Timlin. Sam Bone with the last touch of the game. And the final whistle of the match from the referee. And Dundalk have collected all 3 points here in routine fashion, you have to say, at Oriel Park. Very little resistance from Finn Harps. Dundalk going ahead early on, and Harps really never responded to that. 2 goals in the opening 7 minutes set Dundalk on their way. A third goal on 36 from Stephen Bradley to add to the goals from Darragh Leahy and Keith Ward early in that first half.
Well, I would never call them routine wins. It was every win is a good win in this league. I think what was pleasing for us was particularly our start to the game, first half performance, particularly the work we've done in attacking areas. We were much more productive, dynamic tonight, and so we were really pleased with that. And in the end, it was a good professional performance in the second half.